Might have some questions regarding Markell's situation. At this time, there's nothing more than I can say than we've already said about it. Once again, I'll obviously open up things for anything you may have, especially about Clemson.
Well, Coach, I know you can't talk about that. I want to ask you, what do you expect as far as, more point guard duties? I know obviously you've got a couple guys there, but with him being out an extended time, I guess what are your thoughts moving forward here?
Well, obviously Braxton has done a good job of playing point for us, and he's actually one of the leading assist guys in the ACC as far as taking care of the basketball. And then the last couple games, I've been excited about the way LeVar Batts has played. He's been very aggressive on both ends of the floor. He's sharing the basketball. He's getting out in transition and he's playing great on the defensive end. So he certainly has helped us out a lot.
See any differences between when you played them last year and now this year?
Well, I'm at a different school, and we got a different set of guys. And I mean, they're a very good basketball team. When you look at those guys, they're probably playing the best basketball that they've played in recent years. Non-conference, they had a great non-conference slate. They believe they're on the verge of possibly being a top 25 team, and it'll be a big challenge for us on Saturday.
Why is it so hard to win down there in Clemson? I mean, every good team that goes in there struggles, it seems like.
Well, I think that, Brad's done a great job over the years developing a great system and a style. And they defend you, they make you work for every basket. This year's team is a little bit different because they have a little bit more offensive freedom. They're getting out in transition and scoring some baskets in transition. So, and they're playing well at all 5 positions, especially their starters. And like I said, it'll be a really, really big contest for us.
You've got a lot of guys who've never played an ACC game before. Do you talk about the level of play that is going to be needed no matter who you play?
Well, I try not to focus so much on ACC play opposed to the next opponent. I think when I think you can psych your team out a lot. A lot of coaches talk about playing on the road, and a lot of coaches talk about playing in the ACC. We're just focused on our next opponent, which is obviously Clemson.
Is there a little more added excitement, though, that it is a conference game, your first?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think something's wrong with you if you're a coach and you're not excited about obviously starting conference play. For me, I'm excited. I have the opportunity to coach in the best conference in college basketball, and I'm excited about our opportunity.
I know you can't talk about Markell specifically, but how have you addressed the situation with the team?
I haven't. It's one of those situations, as I just told you guys, I haven't made any comments other than what you've seen publicly by when obviously he was suspended.
Have you had contact with Markell?
I have.
What are your conversations like with him since this situation? Because obviously you're kind of in the role of a leader for him as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't discuss any conversation that I have had with him.
Does the team seem to be doing okay, knowing that he's not out there?
Our team is focusing, and we're doing well. And it's any time, as we told you guys before, when you lose a player and the player's not playing at that time, it's some type of adjustment. The difference in our team is that somebody else has the opportunity to step up. The only difference, and I will not blame anything on not having Markell Johnson ready to play, the only difference we have is that we're guard down.
Coach, I know as a coach you try to keep up with the comings and goings of all your players. I mean, is this a situation where you learned after the fact that he had done this? I mean, was it a period of time that passed before you knew about it?
Yeah, we acted appropriately as soon as we found out about it.
Coach, again, just last about that, can you just express some of your thoughts, I guess, in the situation? Because obviously you being a first-year head coach, this is something you're not wanting to deal with, and can you give me your thoughts on the situation?
I won't comment any further about it.
Back to basketball, what have you seen from Malik now that he's been able to probably get a little more practice time in?
Well, that's a great question. I left practice. We just finished practice about 20-30 minutes ago, and it's the best practice that he's had, and I was excited about it. It's one of those practices where he was playing well, he was making shots, he was dunking the basketball, and right then I cut practice right there. I wanted him to build on that, but he's starting to get it. His timing is, the biggest thing that he's been missing. He's starting to feel comfortable with his teammates and all that, but he had a really good one today.
The guards really shot the ball well last game. Do you feel like they needed that from a confidence standpoint?
Well, I mean, I'm telling you, man, if we can shoot the ball like we shot the other day, that I'm telling you, I'm confident that we'll go undefeated for the year. You know, I'm excited about those guys. They have made shots in practice, every practice that we've had, and I've been waiting for a game for it to happen, obviously in the game, and because I know you guys have been like, man, NC State can't shoot the basketball. But you know, I was excited about those guys. It was good for guys to see the ball go in the hole, especially Al and obviously Braxton. They did a great job, and also Sam Hunt.
How was Braxton handle this responsibility, especially?
Braxton's doing well. You know, Braxton's a little bit older than a typical freshman, and I say that because obviously he did a post-grad year at Hargrave, so he was away from home for a couple of years. So he did his senior year and post-grad year at Hargrave. So, you know, obviously playing on this stage doesn't affect him as a normal freshman would.
You guys got it.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys.